Get back to work, blood. Get back to work. Being Monty.
Well. If it isn't that chicken munching, cola drinking, melon gobbling neck. Hi guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. And as the title of the video clearly says, today I'm going to be owning CODM Lobbies with the help of my trusty spike ball of doom and despair, my army of paper airplanes, and one of the best non-meta SMGs to ever exist in this game. The PPSH. The mobility of this gun is so good, and I love how fast it is when it comes to movement. And don't get me started on that hipfire accuracy. I'm going to leave the build at the end of the video, so make sure to stick to the end. Also, I'm going to be narrating the video like my goat CJ the champ, because I'm trying to make the video a little more interesting. And before we get into the video, a quick word from our sponsor. If you're having server connection issues, ping spikes, or you just want to play with your friends on a different server, then I got the perfect app for you. In a gaming VPN that actually works. As you all know, my battle with MTN and Village people has been long and hard. Kinda like my... But with Gear Booster, my ping can go from looking like this to this. With Gear Booster, there will be no data packet loss, meaning absolutely no ping spike. You can even switch regions, meaning you could compete with other players across the world. It's extremely easy to use, just one click and your game is boosted. To download the app, all you have to do is click the link in my bio and click Gear Booster. I bet with that out the way, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and watch this video to the end, because I'm trying to get this YouTube monetized. Daddy's saving up for an iPad. Enjoy the rest of the gameplay, and I'll see you guys in another video. Let's get it. It takes a different breed of maniac to just instantly start the game and decide to rush into the enemy spawn. So after this nigga misses a bunch of shots, he chases down his enemy, kills a bunch of random mosquitoes, instantly thinks fuck it, injects himself with compound V, and then just starts going dumb. Now before I even let the rest of the clip play, can we talk about this nigga stormtrooper aim? He's literally shooting everybody but the enemy. So after this nigga finally gets the kill, he decided to attempt spawn trapping and he forgot that he's not code script. Look at him, look, he's stupid, there's nobody there. Move! Anyways, after looking dumb, he finally spots the nigga he had. He takes him out with ease, and this is where greed comes in play. Cause bro is getting shots from the back, and instead of running to cover, he decides he wants to challenge him. Realizing that this was a very stupid decision mid-jump, but it was already too late. And just like that, clip Donzo. Instantly this man is looking for his get back. Pops another compound V just to die like an idiot. Respawns, pops another compound V again. Sees no one, decides to play the patient game. And you guys tell me if you can guess what happened here. If you guess that he got impatient and died again like an idiot, well, you're absolutely right. Cause he dashes into the point just to see a glowing bubble and die. Anyways, the point has slipped and it seems bro has finally learnt his lesson and decided to adapt the camping playstyle. I am my perimeter, my perimeter is me. So he chills here for a while and some dumbass decides to slide in front of him. He takes him out, but bro was using the most petty perk to ever exist in this game. After almost getting Allahu Akbar in this spawn, he heads back into cover, pops some more compound V, and chases this random enemy down. After taking out this enemy, this man ego pushes and actually got the kill. Heads back into the home that he has built for himself, waits for his next target, and this is the most patience I've seen this man display in this entire game. However, to be very honest, he spots the enemy, misses a bunch of shots, finally gets the kill but dies unfortunately. And it would seem that this death pissed him off because he just went on straight demon time. Bro popped compound V again, sees this dumb nigga rushing to the point, hands him some nice back shot, dashes into the point like he's Superman or something, weaves this guy, takes him out even with the kinetic, jumps out the window while basically lasering his enemy with hipfire, knocks out this random dude, spots an enemy in the plane and just decides to whip out the flamethrower. And bro just decided to rain hellfire on the rest of the lobby. At this point, the only thing on bro's mind was bomb. He spots a couple of enemies but they're out of flame to our range, but not for long. Barbecues this guy and unfortunately got snuck from the back. But it was too late because bro immediately pops out the spike ball of doom and despair. But unfortunately he died again. But that was not going to deter this man because he rushes into the point again. But that was after making sure that he bombed the place first. Now boy is out here playing point for at least the remaining seconds, and he knows that there's enemies out there waiting for him to get out the point. But being the egoist that he is, he rushes them, takes out the first guy, uses the cover as a distraction for the next enemy, toys with him a little, misses a bunch of shots, lands a headshot, spots the other guy trying to beam him, distracts him again with the pillars, rushes him and takes him out. Now if you thought bro was done, you were heavily mistaken because this nigga just runs right into the point, murks whoever this nigga was, turns around and heads outside just to get his ankles broken by somebody that wasn't even moving
misses a bunch of shots, heads back outside with terrible aim, just to have the enemy confused like, where are you going? Now look at this other nigga, floating in the air. My nigga, you are not like that. He gets his nigga gets a bunch of bullets to the dome, and bro pops out the spears of doom and despair again. Now he's feeling saucy, jumps out the window like he's Superman, and nigga gets taken out. But here comes the end game. Bro hits his last compound V, busts out the flamethrower, and proceeds to just burn down everything in sight. After taking out the enemy sentry gun, he pops up his UAV and gets one of the nastiest 3 pieces I've ever seen. I don't know how bro did not die in this situation. Yeah, that platomer is working overtime. So he gets up, looks around, misses a bunch of shots, runs back down, causing his spike balls of doom and despair, and proceeds to start shooting toes like his prime sensu. Now he has his army of paper planes on lock. He gets out of there with speed and haste, causing everything in his arsenal. Rotates around the map while his army of paper planes and his spike ball of doom and despair does all the work. I meant do all the work, but yeah. He gets into the point, helps his teammates take out the last 2 enemies. Almost got taken out by Soki. Heads towards the window because he's not going to let that disrespect slide, and takes out the last guy just to win the game. And just like that, this lobby was old. After owning that lobby, bro immediately hopped on a nuke town, and instantly people are jumping through windows again. The enemy immediately gets taken out. He then proceeds to scare the other enemy, rush into their own base, takes the enemy out before he jumps through the window again, does this random 360 just to flex on them, weaves this guy, takes him out with questionable aim, climbs up the stairs to take out the same guy who was trying to jump out the window again. Okay, get some help. Anyways, he checks outside, sees no one, checks the staircase, takes out whoever that was, hides behind the table to patiently wait for the way that will cross him, pushes him to complete his kill, but this guy looking stupid on the staircase spins the block and takes him out, and you already know it's time for the spiky ball of doom and despair. Now just for flex, he jumps out the window to show him how it's done, doesn't get the kill, and proceeds to zigzag his way to death. But unfortunately for the enemy team, he had already gotten his army of paper planes, and let's just say they were putting in the work. And so was he. Now I'm just going to let the rest of the gameplay play out because my voice is tired and I've been screaming since like 6. Thank you for watching. If you made it this far, the build is going to be at the end of the gameplay. I love you all. See you in the next video, probably when my voice has calmed down or recuperated. Yes, enjoy it.